What's going on, Beard family? Today we are reviewing Bossman Beard Company. Um, for what I got from them today is their beard jelly, and I like to describe beard jelly as a product you could use if you're balling on a budget. You go with this Bossman Beard Jelly because not only does it kind of have the purpose of an oil, it also has the hold of a balm or a butter. It really feels like it's a very nutritious type oil for your beard. It really does a good job keeping everything nice and soft, and it's got a pretty good hold to it as well. We've got 4 different scents. I actually got these from a buddy. His wife wasn't a huge fan of the scents of these, so he asked me if I would like them. Told me, yeah, I'd like to try them, do a review, because I've never tried beard jelly before. And the reason I say this is kind of like a ballin' on a budget for a beardsman. Maybe you're low on funds, or you're not looking to dive right into these expensive oils. An oil alone for maybe a 1 ounce oil can cost you anywhere from $10 to $30. Well, these are 4 ounce bottles. Let's see, we've got the magic scent here. We've got the hammer scent here. We have got stagecoach. And we've also got gold. And you get, all of these are 4 ounces. I found these on Amazon. All of these are 4 ounces. They're little plastic bottles here. And for 4 ounces, I looked up, it was about $40. And not only, like I said, you're not just only getting an oil, you're basically getting a butter and a balm, because it's got a good hold to it, and it's feels very good on your beard. I wore this last night before bed in place of a butter, and it felt amazing to me in the morning. My beard was soft, my beard was ready to go for a quick spray down, put some oil in it, and off to work I went. These are very neat. You definitely want to shake these up. I noticed they've got a little twist lid here. You definitely want to shake them up, kind of beat them up a little bit, get all that mixture that's inside these beat up. If you don't, you get kind of you ever squirt ketchup or mustard, just flip it open and squirt it, and you get that nasty crap nobody wants on their cheeseburger bun or their hot dog bun. That's what you're gonna get out of this. You really got to shake it up, beat it up, because it's got a nice mixture. The blends they use here are shea butter, avocado oil, cocoa seed butter, soybean oil, beeswax, castor oil, sunflower seed oil, tocopherol, which is basically a fancy word for vitamin E, and then capric triglycerides. Triglycerides? I butchered that word as many times as I just said it there. Yeah, if you notice I said shea butter. That's usually in most butters. Sometimes it's in balms. Beeswax is definitely in balms. Just kind of depending on the company, but you also have your castor oil, your avocado oil, which is exactly what your beard needs for from an oil. So really, you're just getting a bargain, a steal for 4 ounces. Butters alone, I know companies that charge $20 to almost $40 for a 4 ounce butter. Well, you're getting a 4 ounce oil and butter for the same price, and you're getting 4 of them. That is a heck of a deal. Let's start out with what the scents actually are. Hammer scent is a lavender, vanilla, geranium, and patchouli scent. Let's give this a little whiff. Let's beat it up like I was telling you to do, and then I'm gonna go ahead and not beat it up and just not make sense of what I was saying. It's kind of hard to get a good whiff. Maybe, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the lid off so we can get a good whiff in here. And yeah, the patchouli definitely stands out. It's not as strong as you would expect from an oil, for the most part, because it's got that mixture of the shea butter, the beeswax that kind of cover up the scent a little bit. But it definitely has a good lavender and patchouli scent on this hammer. And I think you can single order these on Amazon, but you can also get the 4-pack of all 4 ounce bottles for $40. I looked at today's, and that's assuming free shipping. If you got Amazon Prime, that's perfect for anybody balling on a budget, you know. Yeah, that's great. I really like the lavender stands out as well in there. That is awesome. And that is their hammer time. Nope, just hammer scent. Hammer time. Not quite yet. It's not the weekend yet. We can't bust into hammer time yet. Next, we've got the magic scent. And I looked this one up. I think they've got the the balm, and I think it comes with something else for 15 bucks. And that is one heck of a deal there. 15 bucks for all that with this company is a heck of a deal. This has kind of got a almost a lotiony scent to me. What do we got here? We have got vanilla, sandalwood, bergamot, frankincense, and patchouli. They seem to like the patchouli in their scents here. That kind of smells like, it's like a basic lotion to me. Let's see what this actually comes out like. I've heard some comments from other reviewers on what this comes out looking like. I don't want to get too much. I've already, see if you guys can get a good view on what, yeah, that's like a, kind of like a creamy, not safe for work texture, if you get where I'm trying to take that to. Yeah, it's very thick because it's kind of got that the butter mixture there, and it goes. It's definitely not hard to break down like a butter would be, but that smells much better out of the bottle. And that is their magic scent. And that, what I do, like I use this on a lazy day where, you know, I'm sitting at the house, or I like to put on product before bed a lot. And if I, like I did last night, if I want to skip using a butter, I'll use something like this. Next we've got gold. This bottle of gold here, and this is a lavender, bergamot, cedarwood, spruce, rosemary, saffron, and sandalwood scent. And that is the gold scent from these guys. Let's see what this smells like here. That's a good scent there. Not overpowering with this one. Definitely can't really. Yeah, this here cedarwood's there. Not so much lavender in this one. I think if I was going to use one for bedtime, I would go with that that first one we were using, the hammer. The lavender definitely stands out a little bit more in the hammer than it does this one here. They kind of got a common theme going on here with the lavender, and as well as the patchouli. They definitely love to use those two scents in their beard jelly. And that also could be part of, you know, people might use this instead of a butter, and butter usually goes in at night. So that's why they're throwing in the lavender there for you. Next is Stagecoach. This is the one, well, last is Stagecoach. This is the one I've heard hyped the most from people. This is the one my buddy said he liked the most as well. This is a fine leather, sweet tobacco, and aged bourbon. So, you know, that's kind of a scent combo. People love the aged bourbon and the tobacco scents. There's no wonder why this one is probably a hit here. And yeah, the bourbon's light there. I get definitely more of the leather. The bourbon's light, not so much tobacco. We'll put a little bit out and see if this one changes a little bit outside of the bottle as well. And yeah, once again, it's gonna be that thick, super thick beard oil type texture, but also basically like a liquid balm or a liquid butter I get out of these. Yeah, definitely still more of the leather and a little bit of the bourbon. Not getting much tobacco out of that, but they are great, and I feel like they, you know, for anybody that's, I don't know, maybe you got minimum shelf storage for, you can't have tons of different oils with tons of different scents and balms and butters and all that stuff, or if you're just looking for something as a deal to really get into the beard game, slowly introduce yourself, I think jelly might be the go-to, and Bossman's has a killer price. You can't beat $40 for all this stuff. So if you guys get the chance, check them out. They're on Amazon. I'll post a link to their Instagram, and as well as the Amazon, where I found all four of these for $40. I'm glad my buddy gave me these. They were great to try. I plan to continue to use them on random nights. I don't want to use a butter if I'm getting low on stock, and I got to keep my beard feeling great at night before my next stock of butters come in. check these guys out. Not affiliated, don't get a kickback with these guys. I was glad I got to try the jelly. So if you're balling on a budget, Bossman's your company. Take it easy.